start off with that High Guardian Spice, and that is the Crunchyroll anime cartoon thing that they're putting together, and it's just a mess.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Discount Magical Girls.
Yeah. It's it's the most like they showed off this let me see. I know I can screen share because I have some screenshots ready to go. And we have the first thing I saw was this thing right here. And I thought to myself, well, this is the most generic thing I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's just like plain normal everything I saw on DeviantArt when I was 15. This is the kind of stuff I would see. Yeah. But then I thought, okay, I have to give everything a chance. But then we get the YouTube video, and I thought to myself, well, this is bad because they disabled the thumbs down. They disabled all the comments.
That's a good sign. Yeah.
Never a good thing. If your video has to do that, it's because it's terrible. And I actually have a clip, and this is the most damning evidence against this, is the way that they went about talking about it. And it's the most ridiculous. It's not even about the story. They don't even talk about it. They just talk about how great women are and how terrible men are.
Yeah.
It goes on and on and on.
Have a story?
No, apparently there's girls and they do stuff.
Oh, sounds like all the porn I've ever watched.
Yeah, I know.
It's a very modern reflection of the world. Our characters are really diverse, our cast is really diverse, and that's one of the things that excited me the most about it.
People are really excited about what the show is and what it represents. We are 50% female in all the creative roles.
Oh my goodness.
Our writer's room is 100% female.
My whole career.
And this is what my whole
is to get 100% women in the writer's room.
Trying to get those voices in there that are not.
What does that say about your show?
heard.
Nothing. Not about your characters or anything.
What's it about? We don't even know. Nothing.
My job. Women. Yeah. That's all we have. We have the women, and that's good enough for me. But yeah, I saw that, heard that statement, and I'm like, this is a good thing. No,
that's insane. And you can't not have something like that with a group of women. How about just the best writers? That's all I care about. It doesn't matter if they're men, women, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just when the fact you emphasize it makes it like you have no story. It doesn't matter.
Well, the reason why they didn't pick the best writers, because that would have meant that they would have had to put in some sort of effort into this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Obviously, they want a minimal amount of effort and max amount of profit.
So, and I guess people on Twitter are amazing. They went through, and I guess this actually was a web comic from like years ago with even worse art. This is like
that's even possible.
This is even worse than what was in the show. But I guess
I don't know. This art looks like an improvement to me.
And this is like right here. This is like one of the panels that someone put up. And I'm like, okay, she's like doing a magic spell, and oh, she dropped the bugs, and that's the end of the little comic strip.
I mean, that's like a Sunday morning strip comic. That's not even a story. That's just a situation.
Yeah, this is like a. I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, what do you do with that? And these creators, I don't like. I've said this in the past when we talked about She-Ra. I don't like making fun of the way people look, but man, oh man. I don't
well, they're the ones that emphasize women, though. They're the ones that emphasized it.
This lady right here, Kate Leth, she is very vocal on Twitter, and she likes to say super nice things about people. Oh, by super nice, I mean she's kind of an idiot. Just always talking about, women being chased out of comic books and animation, and, look at that, all these radio shock jocks. It's
no. If anything, it's the opposite. If you're a woman and you're in comic books, they're probably going to want to be super nice to you, if anything.
And if you're just a good creator, I mean, this is like, I guess right here's one of the original sketches.
Especially in like things that are like nerddoms and all that, you're definitely going to be even more willing to.
Where's the
be
one?
Nice to women, not the opposite.
There's one tweet, I'm pretty sure I saved it. It was about John McCain, because you can't do anything without. No, there's that Cal Arts thing.
Yeah.
Where all the faces look the same. And it shows it right here. Yeah, it's exactly.
Oh, they just face over it, yeah.
Open mouth and everything. Where is that one? I know I saved it. Yeah, right here. This is when John McCain was a senator for Arizona.
Yeah.
And this is where he came back from brain surgery for having cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And she tweets out, "Men are all trash." That's her response to that.
That's nice.
However you feel politically about something, the guy was like, he has brain cancer. I mean, can you just leave it alone for a little bit?
No, of course not. You have to say something. You're so aggrieved at the situation. You have to say something on Twitter about it.
How dare he get cancer?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, right?
that freaking jerk. But some of these character designs I don't think aren't that bad. They're plain, but they're okay.
Yeah.
I like this little. She kind of reminds me of Persea from the Tales games.
Oh yeah.
The little girl with the pink hair, the big axe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then
Didn't somebody compare her to like Magical Girl Madoka?
yes, oh, it does very similar.
Yeah.
Also, their names. I believe I do have an article from comicbook.com, and this is the most ridiculous comparison they make. So what's coming up to the plate first? That would be High Guardian Spice, an adorable 2D animated title that'll make fans of Little Witch Academia swoon. Yeah, swoon in the wrong way. Like they passed out because they can't believe how stupid this
Yeah,
is.
exactly. No, but that was unbelievable. Here's the thing about Crunchyroll. Why don't you guys just spend money on, like, I don't know, retooling your site, making it more user friendly to the customers? I don't know. Why are you spending on anime? It's just a waste of money.
But they're actually making a whole new studio.
Yeah. you're just
Wow.
wasting-
Let's not even call this anime. Let's not insult what anime is.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
because Little Witch Academia was kind of like a crowd-funded thing. Like they
Mhm.
did, like I think a Kickstarter for it, and it's actually pretty fun. Has really great animation, but the creators didn't go online and talk about how terrible men are
Yeah.
and how great I am for being who I am. It's just that's
Just do like a weekly show. That's what I would spend my money on for Crunchyroll. Like, this is what happened this week in anime. You don't need to make this.
Crunchyroll started out as a pirating site for anime. And then they slowly but surely became like legitimate. But it's like it's funny. It's like they started out as like the bad guys in the industry.
Yeah.
Where's this? There was a
It's like we
line.
come full circle then.
Yeah, they have come.
Yeah.
Now they're making horrible anime that no one would pirate. There was a description. Here we go. High School Spice: The Lives of Four Fierce Girls, Rosemary, Sage, Thyme, and Parsley. They have spice names. Coverage at Converge at High School or High Guardian Academy, the one place where you can stumble towards adulthood while becoming heroes they've always admired. As they master the ways of the battle and sorcery, the Foursome Four form alliances, comical kinships, uncover legacies and betrayals, and discover their true identities while preparing to protect the world from an anonymous, unknown threat. That sounds awful.
Yeah. That's very vague, very... What?
Just cookie cutter.
Yeah. Nothing
Generic.
there that's...
Yeah, super. And that's the biggest complaint people had. And of course, if you say something sounds generic and dumb, oh, you're a hater. You're awful. You're terrible. You're an evil, stupid man. It's like I can't type anything, especially like when our She-Ra videos. The comments are never ending about how awful person I am. Apparently, so I want something decent.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They do have one man working on it. This guy. He's the only man in the video. Everyone else is a woman.
Yeah.
And I see
Apparently, that's what makes a good show.
Oh,
Yes,
they
it's-
got King Triton from Little Mermaid. That's awesome.
Here's my theory.
Yeah.
He has a seahorse necklace. The seahorse men carry the babies, so
Oh,
that's why he's doing it,
oh goodness.
because he wants to be a woman.
Oh jeez, I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Who knows?
Oh man. But yeah, Crunchyroll, they have gotten so much crap for this, and like you said earlier, I've read it on Twitter. People were saying their infrastructure is terrible.
Yeah.
Like the app for the Xbox One, Crunchyroll app, is garbage.
It closes. It always freezes all the time.
So
Crashes.
why don't you spend your money on that instead of this, welfare for SJW storylines?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
basically.
that's a perfect way of putting it.
Let's close out this window real quick. But man, oh man, I cannot believe.
Oh yeah.
It's just I'm out of lots of words that they're touting this as some type of like champion of diversity. When you say you have 100% women, that's not diversity.
No. How about if you want to make if some quasi weird middle ground anime, why don't you give some money to like some studio in Japan and let them do it? Like what Warner Brothers does with their DC cartoons. They let them do it.
No,
They
there
wanna
was
do
that
that
Batman in the Japan one.
Japan when he went back to the ancient Japan, yeah.
It was crazy, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was different.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's look that up. But we definitely. I'll watch the first episode just because I just want to see how stupid this gets.
It reminds me, remember that one that came out last year that had Janet Picker Smith in it, and it was Netflix that did it?
Yeah, that one that got trashed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's what it looks like. complete garbage.
Neo.
Yeah, Neo Tokyo, whatever
Yeah.
it was called. Neo Yokio.
Oh,
That's what it was called.
Goodness, that just sounds stupid right there. The title. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's the Jaden Smith one. Yeah, I polite passed on that one.
We did a reaction to that one. I never even watched it. I saw there was like a mecha robot man, and I'm like, why doesn't he have any color? Like he's all white.
We're gonna spend a lot of money on voice actors, but not spend on animation or story. That's what we're gonna do.
He had a Toblerone.
There you go. That's-
Oh, people! I'm just going through the comments real quick. Sure, I'll show that comment. That's fine. What does we got a comment here? What does every modern anime show look like Steven Universe? Because it's popular.
Yeah.
And it's easy and cheap.
And the art style's just getting worse and worse and worse as we go on.
I was a big fan of Steven Universe when it first came on. Because I was like, oh, it's like superhero type stuff, you know. But slowly but surely, it just de-evolved to lesbian space rocks, and I can't do it anymore.
No. Well, the fandom did that.
Oh yeah, the fandom is always horrible. Don't go to Steven Universe message boards. I implore you not to do that.
Oh, they're the most hateful places on earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Ku Klux Klan board's a little bit more friendly.
There you go.
It's crazy if you come in there with an opinion of like that's not like with gender identity and all that stuff. You will be shouted down, made fun of, and outwardly just banned.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about the fan art lady that they bullied almost into suicide?
Oh yeah, I remember kind of picking up on that, but I didn't follow it through.
Yeah, that's awful. I mean, just to do that, just because someone wants to bring the creative work out there, you're just gonna.
Oh yeah,
Bounce on it.
they drew Rose skinny, or
Yeah,
got it,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
and she literally got bullied so hard that she literally wanted to commit suicide. And the art wasn't that bad; it was just fan art.
Yeah.
And just because you didn't draw her as big as she's portrayed in the show, she was Hitler 2.0.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. That's how they treated her.
That's and this is the exclusiveness. This is the group that we accept everybody. We have tolerance.
No,
And
you don't.
we bully people to suicide attempts.
Yeah, no. Ridiculous.
I dropped off of Steven Universe when they just started. I don't know. I was expecting a big battle, and then like it never really came around, and it was all about my feelings, and it's just like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, too much exposition, not enough, follow through.
Oh, and the art took a dive too.
Yeah.
You can literally see the de-evolution of the animation quality.
Yeah.
In the latest seasons, it's like Steven is like a foot tall. He used to be like a normal sized boy, but then
Yeah.
they made him smaller and cuter
Yeah.
to where he's almost a chibi version of himself.
Yeah, that's just.
I actually had people argue with me. Oh, that's the style. The lack of quality control isn't a style.
No.
Well, I fooled you. I was only pretending to be retarded. No, that. Oh man, so let's see what else I got on thing. This clip was taken from our live stream. Be sure to check out the full unedited live stream available here on the Crimson 15 podcast. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.